It looks good.
This is good? Okay.
All right, buddy. Just keep asking away. I feel like you were saying good things.
Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, well, I want to hear more about the boxing. Give me like the whole story. Give me the whole story.
Whole story. So, started. First one was like early October. I teamed up with my friend Matt.
Sorry, let me get this on.
Yeah, you're good.
So you get a good cut.
You got the full, dude. You got the full like casual.
I know.
Athletics
I wanted
on.
to go with like.
Oh, you lost your.
Shoot.
I'm telling you, those things fall off.
They're tough.
They're tough. No pressure. You know what that's for, by the way?
For like the wind or my.
It's for the wind.
Okay, am I good?
I think you're good.
Okay, I don't want to break it. Is it
you're
on?
Good. Yeah, it's on. No,
okay.
You look great.
Great, beautiful. Okay,
You look great, dude.
Okay, thank you. I had the whole graphic.
You look better than me, dude.
No, you look good. I thought, if we're gonna go boxing, might do like the full Rocky.
Okay, so one thing I learned when I acted is you gotta like have the stage turn.
Oh, I see.
You gotta give a little love.
Like a little off center, you're saying, or
like
off?
So like you don't want to look at like you want to give because like this is the audience, right? You want to give like
that makes a lot of sense.
Slight 45.
Yeah, so if I'm even, that's
right, and then that's like a negative,
right?
Exactly. They want to see you.
They want to see
not
you.
just me.
That makes sense. Okay, all right.
So yeah, I teamed up with my buddy Matt Skolnick.
Okay.
He works at a company called Meow. They're a startup neobank. And we also teamed up with the Athletic Clubs, which is a gym in the city based on community. And we put on a workout for like 15 friends.
There you go.
It was mostly like founders and VCs. Today is now our 11th event.
Oh my gosh.
And the pivot, I guess, in Q1 or
there you go.
Jan,
there you go.
Started this year was like basically boxing.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So this friend of yours, he's also an adventurer. He's also a founder, or both?
Yeah. So Matt, he works at Meow. He's like on partnerships and BD and customer success. And,
I see.
He helps make their customers happy.
Nice. How do you know him?
Just bumped into. Well, actually, he did this event at Othership.
Interesting.
At the new Williamsburg location.
I feel like you know everyone. There's always.
My job is to know people. I definitely know anyone.
Exactly.
Everyone. I know you though.
You know me.
I'm
lucky to know you.
You ask good questions, but we need to talk about you.
No, I mean, listen, I'm shy, so.
That's okay.
We were just talking about how it seems like every founder, entrepreneur needs to be a content creator at some point, which is.
That's what we're hearing. So
exactly.
That's why we're doing this morning.
That's right.
And you got to start somewhere. So this is day one.
This is good. With my actor.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's the goal. So, okay. But so you are obviously now a little bit over a year into Lua.
That's right.
But, I want to hear more about your story. So you started as a software engineer at Google. You spent 3 years there.
That's correct. That's correct.
So tell me how you got to Lua today.
I mean, it's great. It's a great question. I spent actually 5 summers, so 5 internships at Google. So I've been like the professional intern my whole life. I got a master's of computer science from the University of Pennsylvania. That was a great experience. It was during COVID, so allowed me some time to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I thought maybe being a professional engineer wasn't exactly the path. So I went to law school, and you can probably tell I'm a walking billboard for my law school. But I went to Duke. I graduated in May of 2025, and in January of 2025, I was in a class that worked with the Legal Aid of North Carolina. From that class, it sprouted the idea to maybe build tech tooling specifically for legal aids who are slammed with cases from people who need help, honestly, with these new tech tools because they have urgent and pressing matters that these tech tools are maybe built to fix and to help with. You can think of like things like intake, where you have your whole life spread across PDFs, documents, even in person, and things with your life. And you can imagine how artificial intelligence can sort of condense that as well as synthesize it into something more helpful. So I built something for the Legal Aid of North Carolina. I talked to a friend at Harvard Law School, who's my now co-founder. He was also building something similar for the Harvard Law School legal clinic, and we teamed up. And so myself, Cliff Plummer, Varun Agarwal, who's also a Harvard Law student, them two actually dropped out of Harvard Law to do this.
Crazy.
So we're like the true Silicon Valley dropout stories. I was the one who managed to get my degree, to my mom's pleasure, I can imagine, and probably to all the sunk cost of putting in all that tuition money. But so I'm the sole attorney on the team, not yet barred. I have to put that in there. I passed the bar, but still have to get the license. Okay. That's right. Okay. But now we've grown
in New York City or New York State?
New York State. Okay. That's correct.
New York State bar.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. It's definitely the good one. Yeah. I know I'm droning off, so I can.
No. This is great. Okay. So what you were building started off as more of a non-profit oriented tool.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So I built it. The Legal in North Carolina loved it. We've since expanded to other legal aid organizations like DC Bar. We're working with Kansas Legal Services. Basically, these are legal services organizations that are funded by the federal government for people under the federal poverty line. For free legal services. They've loved it, and then we said, hey, if this is helpful for these thousands of attorneys in legal aid organizations, then we sure it'd be helpful for private attorneys, which it has been. And it's like a house on fire, if you will, on my British terminology. But
are you half British or something?
I'm not. I watch Love Island, so I'm sure they love saying it.
That's funny. We're not going to talk about that.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. I want to hear more about you.
Okay, so this tool, could you tell me more about sort of like what the use case was in this project that it started with, and then maybe more what the product is today?
Totally. Yeah. I'll set
and then
maybe
you can come in with some questions at the end.
Okay. I like that. Thank you, Richie. Thank you. I'll set the stage for the problem with attorneys. About 40 or 50% of the day are meetings. So they're on calls with clients, opposing counsel, internal meetings. And for them, at least when I was a summer associate at a big law firm, Kirkland Ellis, and I had the same issue where I'd be on calls for 3 hours long. My entire job was to take notes and to synthesize and to summarize. And it felt like not the best and highest use of my time, simply because there are transcription tools as well as summarization tools. And so we built this tool for attorneys that when they're in meetings, that they have like basically a sidekick at all times. That's not only transcribing, not only is it summarizing, but it's making sure that the work that needs to get done does get done. So your action items, your emails, your calendar events, and then down the line, hopefully it actually helps you do your work. So attorneys have loved it. To set the stage, like other tools, other traditional generalist tools are sort of a non-starter for attorneys due to privilege and ethical concerns. You can imagine sort of how doctors can't just pick up like AI off the street. And so we've like purpose-built an attorney's basically note taker that now helps you take notes, but in the future hopefully will help you do work.
Yeah, that's exciting. And have you seen the start of a transition maybe to more of an action-oriented system, or started to encroach on doing some of that work?
It's a great question. We want to solve our the specific vertical for them perfectly, and then move out from there. Cool. But attorneys have loved it. We were at Legal Tech Week with a booth there. We've met hundreds of attorneys from large law firms all the way down to 10-person law firms, and it's been great. We have tons of demos scheduled. I don't know if that.
Awesome. Is there a specific ICP that you guys have found, whether it's more like the big law attorney, the small firm, certain verticals of practice?
Yeah. So we're our co-founder Varun Agrawal is on the IIPP, so the International Association of Privacy Practitioners. So we're compliance, ethical, privacy focused, and big laws. That's music to their ears. So big law has been kind of a great initial start point for us, but we also all the way from solos to mid-size.
Very cool. Yeah. How do you crack the go-to-market in that space? Does your time at Kirkland help with that?
It helps, but these sales cycles can range from 2 weeks to 18 months. So it's like I come in as like this freshly faced 28-year-old attorney and trying to sell them this. Yeah. It's tough, but I think I read on Twitter somewhere that selling, you're not really selling a product, you're selling trust. You're selling, can we get this done for the client in the way that, keeps their job and gets them promoted and makes sure that they're productive and has a great life. And so the whole sales cycle has just been building trust. Are we privacy? Are we compliant? Are we X? Are we Y? And it's been a great learning curve.
No, very cool. So you guys also raised a little bit of money.
That's correct.
From what I found.
That's right.
From before Bessemer, a few angels as well.
That's correct.
That's
right.
Cool.
Afore has been great. We've raised from also Sabrina Hahn, SV Angel was also on our cap table. Bessemer, we were in one of their accelerator programs, their Beam program. But it's been wonderful. It's been, we meet with Afore every month. They're like a very hands-on, pre-seed focused fund. And so we're asking, him questions about go-to-market and who we should hire. And they're more like they're a real partner. So I guess I have to give them a shout out. But,
cool. Shout out Jack McClellan. Great guy.
Yes, Jack is wonderful. We had lunch with him a while ago. So
Jack does not use capital letters.
Is that right?
You've noticed that.
Interesting. He's like the true millennial or like Gen Z VC.
Total undercase.
I like it. I like it. Well, shout out Jack.
Okay, cool. And how big's the team right now? And are you guys hiring?
We are hiring. It's about 8 people. Revenue's growing, so we have the space to hire. And if you want to work on sort of problems that affect every attorney in maybe in the entire country and work with the biggest law firms in the world, please reach out.
Sounds compelling, man.
Thank
Cool.
you. I'd love to hear
Thanks
more
for
about you.
coming on.
I love to. I know.
What do you want to know?
Let's hear it. Well, before we got on, we talked about your story, going from maybe acting to VC. But then you mentioned that maybe entrepreneurship and VC is all about content creation. I'd like to hear like maybe your take on, how everyone's maybe a content creator these days.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I think the key meta skill that you do see with like these early stage companies is storytelling, right? Like fundamentally, like what is a startup, at least at that sort of like, -1 to 0 or at this early stage, whatever you call it. It is about, coalescing momentum behind, founder, and fundamentally what that founder is doing is sort of telling a story, right? It's like the whole way you solve this like chicken and egg problem where it's like, you need the great product before you sell the customer, but you need the customer before you can like, have the resources to like create the great product. It's
Totally.
like, I think it is this like you inject momentum through great stories. And fundamentally, like when I spend time on stage, right, like that's what it was about, right? It's like you're telling a great story, and that's more of like an abstract thing as to like what is a great story. But I think one thing that a great story does have is it has there's this awareness of like how does this make the audience feel, right? Like especially in theater where it's like a live art where the audience is like literally feet in front of you. Great actors are they're focused on understanding like the script and the story and like the motivations of the character and there's all this work you can do, but you have to have this awareness of I think what's going on in front of you. Functionally, if you're in a comedy, right, like you need to think about pausing during laughs, right? So you need to have an ear on, but I think beyond that it's more like you have to have this awareness or sense of like how does this create impact on an audience, and I think if you're raising capital, if you're recruiting a founding engineer, right? I think that's an important thing too.
Totally.
It needs to go beyond the scope of what's in your mind into, like a sense of like how this like impacts others. So I think that's like the meta skill.
Interesting.
That's my take.
Well, you definitely have presence, so it's
thanks, man.
It comes naturally to you. So
Appreciate it.
I can see. Interesting. Yeah. Nice. So you are currently doing venture.
Doing venture.
Have you sort of learned anything through your time? Not that you haven't, but what is sort of like some
fair question? Yeah.
No. I mean, what are the like the main takeaways you've had now having done venture for?
Yeah. What's up, dude? Years? Dude, we're doing a pod. Do you want to hop in?
What?
We're doing a quick pod.
Sure. What do you need to do?
I don't know. We're just like talking. You can pop in if you want. So what was the question?
Like as you sort of done your venture career, what are some things having met founders, having met investors, LPs?
Yeah.
Have you seen like a common thread? Storytelling, I'm sure, is one, but what are some cool takeaways?
I think some of the best founders just like have this really strong irrational belief before like something is like clearly de-risked. Like I think maybe what comes to mind is I think Jeff Bezos, I don't know if you know, but like has this like really great angel portfolio. And
really?
I think sometimes people ask him the question of like, how did you invest in all these great names? Like you must be pretty busy building Amazon.
Right.
I think his thing is like, the one question I ask is, do I have the sense that this person will build this or stay on this mission no matter what? And so I think, I've realized that like people talk about agency, right? Like I think the ability to pursue a great mission, to build a great company definitely goes beyond this idea of intelligence. Intelligence is certainly important, but increasingly today, especially, I think it's about just like persistence and like, being on a mission for the right reason.
The grit aspect.
Yeah, the grit. I think it's also like, just like being willing to like put yourself out there and get rejected, like talk to customers before they should buy, right? Like if you look at like people that break out in podcasts, like probably a big part of it is it's like they're interviewing people they probably don't deserve to interview yet. But then like they do that, they show up, it forces them to get better, and people see it and it's like, oh wow, you had this person on, like you must be legit. So it's
interesting. It snowballs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Wow.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, you're definitely legit. I
Thank
feel
you, dude.
privileged to talk to you, so
Thanks,
I appreciate
man.
the effort and the time.
Appreciate you coming.
Yeah, like-
Excited to get you in the ring.
Okay, we'll see if I get knocked
Do you
out.
have like a favorite combo you want to like show
Oh
the
my
audience?
gosh,
Like,
I'm
whether
more of
that's
like I'm a
1-2-1?
jab guy. I left
Just a one?
keep him at bay, and then just
Okay.
wait until we
And then a little
right
a little
something.
back. Is there a specific number of jabs or
Oh my gosh,
just kind of?
I gotta keep
it-
that. You know, I'll keep it under wraps until I get into the ring.
So you don't want to give it all away.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Just that was the
Dude, good to see you.
Pleasure,
Excited to
pleasure.
hop in. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks so much.